Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
Oh man, we're back with the part 2. Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you said it, not me.
Okay.
Part 2 Magoo, how you feeling after we had a bit of a snack?
I had a huge snack.
You had a huge snack.
I can't stop smacking my little lips.
I mean, you absolutely had a snack. I had a snack. I had a handful of almonds.
Yeah. I had a small handful, and then I had a full kind of bar. It was really good.
Yeah, she basically had 7 meals.
I had 7 meals. I feel great.
Yeah, you like the honey oat flavor?
Yeah.
See, I typically get the almond butter or peanut butter flavor kind bar because they have like a protein in there. They have protein in there. So when I eat them for breakfast,
Extra.
it makes me feel slightly less guilty because of the protein.
God. Guilt.
I'm like, I'm healthy though.
I mean, they have a really tasty granola bag. Kind has very tasty granola.
Do you throw that with yogurt or milk or what?
Yeah.
Great.
Either. Or you can just sit there and literally just...
Well, I'm Julia Davidovich, and I sit there and ha ha ha.
And my name is Zoe Clark. And I have a joyless life of no granola in my life.
I mean...
But I'm going to buy a bag this week. Because Julia said so.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
wow.
sorry. I put literally all those words in your mouth.
I've been influenced. Well, I do have a joyless life, so you're sort of right. Email Diane about that.
Only because granola's not in it.
So this is a part 2 Magoo. Like, who knows who died this week? We have no way of knowing.
No way. I mean,
Any
we
guesses?
would never, I mean, unless you want to do a Zoe. Imagine like the queen died again.
That's the only one that could possibly happen.
If the queen came back to life and then died immediately, we would do like a Zoe from the future and just be like, and by the way, there was actually a death this week. It was the queen.
And by the way, we called this.
And she died.
I mean, Rudy Giuliani's still up there.
Oh, if Rudy Giuliani dies, we'll definitely tell you about it.
Oh, yeah, because we need to be the first place you hear about it.
I hope I'm in New York when Rudy Giuliani dies. I'm just going to say that.
I just got chills. Like, literally, I got chills. I don't know why. Rudy Giuliani's New York.
I hope he dies when I'm there.
I mean, I remember
That's not rude to say.
This is like, couldn't be more different. But I remember when Michael Jackson died, I was in like New York and like driving around Harlem and people were blasting Michael Jackson. So maybe when Rudy Giuliani dies, people will be
throwing his foam sandals out windows, smoking cigars in the street. I'm trying to think of like what is very like
projecting
sweating.
his weird rants on Fox News out of their car windows. Delicious.
Oh, he'll just be chomping on a cigar.
They'll be leaking their hair dye all over the place.
Oh, I forgot about that. He's
really
so fucking gross.
I haven't.
He's
gross. Pretty disgusting.
Wow, I love and hate Rihanna. I do hope he does die. Like the last. I think he will die this year. I do think Giuliani will die this year.
Okay, you think he's going to have a 2023 death or
I
like
think it's
within the next year?
2023 death.
Oh.
Before this Christmas.
Oh, that's fun.
But it won't even be from old age. It'll just be like because his limo got hit by a different limo.
Oh, he's going to be in a limo accident.
His limo fell out of the sky. His limo was like chained to the back of his plane, and then his plane
I hope he dies by like walking around New York City and a piano falls out of a window onto his head.
He can't walk. He's so frail.
You're right. I hope from being from...
So gross.
Did Jerry just walk?
I don't know. He heard Rudy Giuliani and he came home.
Yeah, I mean, he's home. When I say Rudy Giuliani, he comes running. My name is Diane.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I love that man.
Oh, certainly.
My name is Jerry.
So let's do our little bad boy updates from 2 weeks ago because...
amazing.
You know.
Because the boil's still on the loose. He's running around with his little scalpel.
We kind of didn't have a choice but to either do our Jerry tribute episode second and it be sort of out of date, or have these updates come second and then be sort of out of date. And we made our decision.
One of us had to travel.
Yeah, it's not anyone's fault but Julia's.
Can't wait to complain about the airport next time.
Oh, that's true. That's exciting.
We have such bad boys. You can't wait for them.
I can't. Okay. I don't want people here. I hate having people in my home.
Wow.
And to think I've never lived alone in my life, and I never will. Until Jerry dies.
Wow.
And that's hard to believe.
I've never thought about that. It's really fun, though.
I know. I feel like I missed the boat and I should have tried it at least once.
Wow, you heard it here last.
But I went straight from roommate to boyfriendville.
It happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't get to get divorced. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're so lucky.
Sometimes you get to get divorced.
You're so lucky.
Sometimes it just happens like that.
Okay, well, let's do our bad boy updates then.
Hell yeah.
We have a Bam Margera update.
Oh my God, I forgot.
So apparently, Bam Margera punched his brother in the face and then fled the scene.
Oh.
And there was a manhunt that lasted days looking for him. And then he turned himself in. And he's charged with simple assault, harassment, and 4 counts of terroristic threats.
Wow, that's
I
random.
couldn't find what that meant.
Terroristic threats. I mean, like, do they have to be like against the America?
I don't know.
Like against the America was what I said, but you know what I mean. Honestly,
it just seems like
can't be good.
It says he got into a physical confrontation with his brother.
It's because his uncle isn't alive for him to beat up or whatever.
Does that make you a terrorist? Email Diane.
I mean, it might.
It might.
If you're beating up American citizens, are you a terrorist? Email Diane.
I don't know. So there was a manhunt for Bam, but now he's in custody, I think.
More like a BamHunt for ma'am.
More like a Bam hunt for man. I mean, perfect episode title, honestly.
I hate it.
No, it's perfect.
I hate it. I hate that, like, I mean, I hate that there are just like boys running around like this.
I know.
What I mean? It's just like, I don't really feel bad for Bam.
If you were wanted by the authorities and you were like, shit, I have to flee, where would you go?
Gosh, I guess I'll give it away here. I don't know. I guess like probably it's some weird Eastern European village where no one would give a shit and find me.
Wow, you would flee the country.
I would flee the country. Well, like where would I go here?
The middle America somewhere?
I don't know.
You would rather be in a random place in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, I'd rather be eating like sheep's feta or something somewhere else.
I feel
than
like
eating like fucking, I don't know,
dye my hair,
my own shit.
Dye my hair, get a dye my hair bleach blonde. Get a rhinoplasty so no one knows I'm Jewish.
Oh.
And then move to Montana.
That's such an interesting method. But I get it.
Yeah, no one can know I'm Jewish in Montana.
No one would know. No one would even question it. They'd be like, we don't even have one synagogue here. No. I'm going to find a synagogue in Montana and put it in the summer.
Okay, perfect.
Challenge accepted, as they say.
I don't know if I have the energy to really flee.
I don't. It's so tiring.
It's so tiring. Like, would you pick a new name? Like,
moving is hard.
Would I be Deborah all of a sudden?
Deborah Clark?
No, Deborah.
Kind of hot.
You got to just say Smith. You could do Smith. You could do Deborah Green, Deborah Brown, Deborah Blue. No.
Deborah Brown.
Deborah Brown.
I would be... Yeah, I can't even think of I can't. It would have to just like... But like, how can you not try to make it funny? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if you just
don't
like
think
walk
Deborah
around
Brown is funny?
Come on. You want to be Deborah Brown for the rest of your life? I guess if you're fleeing, you have to be Deborah Brown for the rest of your life.
That's the thing. You have to be Deborah Brown.
So boring.
But I go by Debbie.
Can you imagine we have someone named Deborah Brown listening right now and they're just like, wow.
Deborah Brown,
okay.
If you're out there,
that's cool. I was going to buy a shirt.
I will never share your location.
That's fine. Give us your address so we can send you a
pen.
pen.
Find my friends on Apple and we'll spot you.
Yeah, we'll spot you.
We'll send you a Diane pin.
Send us a pin of your location.
Oh.
And we'll get there.
Flawless.
In 4 years.
So, quick King Charles coronation update.
A beautiful man.
Winnie the Pooh is coming.
Is Prince Charles hot? Email Diane.
No,
she
those
can't
fingers.
Decide. Those fingers?
You've seen his fingers.
I don't think so. Have I?
What? Are you serious?
Okay, I have to look at Prince Charles's little fingers. I guess.
They're not little. They're kind of porky.
Ooh, lucky Camilla. Just
they're
kidding.
kind of porky fingers. No, I mean, I don't know.
I keep calling him Prince Charles because I refuse.
They're
to make
very
him my
short
king.
and stubby and kind of rotund.
Oh, maybe we did look at these fingers.
You've definitely seen the fingers. Like, you're going to see the fingers and you're going to be like, I remember these things.
I love these little guys.
They're like baby carrots.
Wow, he looks so... Oh my God. I'm going to put this really good picture that I'm going to just airdrop to Zoe right now.
Please do. Oh, no, but don't do it to my computer.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you straight up.
Yeah, just text me.
What if I just airdropped it to Jer? He'd be like, oh.
He wouldn't. He'd probably
He
think
really
it's
looks
normal.
like the queen. I never really realized how much he looks like the queen.
Like
Who
mommy
is
like
dead,
son.
of course.
Wow, he does look like the. Oh my god, his fingers. He really does look like the queen in this picture.
They're really like baby carrots.
You know what? Though, like looking at him and his very red complexion, it's wild that she wore so many pastels.
You heard it here last.
Because like this man couldn't pull off pastels to save his life, and he really kind of has the queen's face.
The queen's face. I'm going to put Prince Charles pastel. You know, yeah, he hasn't really worn a lot of pastel. He wears like gray.
Yeah, well, that's
Like a
what
light
his darling
gray.
mama would wear, and so he can't do it.
Unbelievable. You're right. I find it unfucking believable that
Marcy?
he's a king. And like, he definitely looks like... do you think I'm related to Prince Charles?
No,
King Charles?
no,
The wickedly talented.
I don't. I think
My
you would.
darling mama.
I think you would know if you had royal blood. If you had royal blood, it completely undoes our shtetl slut sistership,
You're right.
which would be upsetting to
To
me.
my darling mama.
On my mom's side.
Yeah.
I mean, I have royal bastard blood, I think.
Oh,
But that's
perfect.
about it.
Also, Tom Cruise is going to be at the... Well, first of all, what does Winnie the Pooh at the coronation even mean?
First of all, was he like a hologram?
Winnie the Pooh, the Pooh
$1
hologram.
$1 hologram.
The Winnie the...
I-
Ooh,
ooh.
the Winnie the hologram?
Winnie the hologram would be fucking awesome.
That ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Winnie, put on some pants.
I mean, I hope he wears pants for the coronation.
I doubt it.
I'm just
maybe
confused.
leggings.
Like, I understand Elton John said no, but
Sure.
how
Why
do
would
you
he
go
say
from
yes?
Tom Cruise said yes,
Very
Katy
weird.
Perry will be there,
Very weird. It's just like two people who have no idea what's going on in England, or like really
so
how
did
bad.
no British celebrities say yes?
I guess maybe too embarrassed to do it.
I mean, Tom Cruise doesn't shock me because he's so weird. He's probably gonna like jump out of an airplane into the coronation or
I
something.
wish he would jump out of an airplane. Did you see that
He's
weird?
gonna jump out of an airplane onto Rudy Giuliani's limo.
Oh, I fucking wish he would. Rudy Giuliani, become a Scientologist.
He
They
one
need
phone
him.
call away.
Honestly, he could reuse. He needs a image rehab. That's the word.
Yeah, Scientology is known for one thing, and it's rehabbing images.
Absolutely, into a way more likable person.
I mean, like, the thing is, like, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, okay, they're going to perform, but what the fuck is
Angel.
Winnie the Pooh going to do there?
Angel.
Probably do like a little dance where he spins in a circle.
That's all he can do.
I think so. Like that, and like get his head stuck in a honey pot.
Yeah, is he going to get
My name
his
is
head
Winnie the
stuck in
Pooh.
a honey jar? Like,
What's his like big line? What is? Hold on, let's see. What is Winnie the Pooh's catchphrase? I said that's totally wrong.
catchphrase?
Catchphrase. Oh brother. Oh no. Oh bother. And think. Got
Oh,
it.
bother.
I can hear it.
I mean,
He'll-
to
so
be
he'll-
honest, oh, bother about the fucking king.
Listen. Oh bother. Indeed.
Oh, bother indeed. Think.
If there's one thing they have in common, they just wear a shirt, no pants. That's it. When King
there's-
Charles is
yeah.
at home, he's just running around in just a shirt, no little pantaloons. His little man in waiting who gets him dressed in the morning is running behind him, and he's just like running around giggling.
Yep.
He's like,
What about
"Hee."
King Charles and Tom Cruise? What do they have in common? I got it.
God.
Fragile ego.
Oh, you're right.
The most fragile ego of them all.
You're really right.
So congratulations to Tom for.
Does
getting
anyone have
that
beautiful
spicy
ears
invite.
like Prince Charles, though?
Ears?
Sorry, King Charles. He has beautiful sticky outies.
What's more beautiful, his sticky outies or his fangies?
His sticky outies.
I think fangies.
Think so?
Yeah.
Email Diane.
We'll have to ask Camilla, as you said. When the tampon thing. Okay.
Oh God! Oh my God! That's why he wanted to be her tampon because
Because of
his,
his
fingers
finger.
are like little
They're like
OB
OBs,
corn
yeah.
cobs.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
They're like lumpy OBs.
Lumpy OB.
My name is King Charles's fingers. Okay.
name is Lumpy
Next bad
OBs.
boy update.
Angel.
Old Tucker.
Oh my God!
Old
I can't
Tucker
believe it.
Carlson got the big boot.
One of our most listened to episodes and one of our most hated episodes because we get all these random haters giving
Yeah.
us 1 stars who
Yeah.
love Tucker Carlson.
The Tucker fuckers
I'm so
really
sorry.
don't like us.
All except for that one person who really hated Crystalia and said that we had said sorry we had bad fathers. I'll put that in the slammer because that
Okay,
was really,
sure.
really funny.
Yeah, that person's my idol.
That person is my mother.
Oh,
Oh, sorry you had a bad father.
Helen.
I'm actually your mommy.
Helen, your mom, I mean.
Oh,
Slamorama. Okay.
I want you to get excited about your life.
So basically, like 2.5 weeks ago at this point, Fox fired Tucker Carlson.
Hell yeah.
On Friday night, or whenever his last show was. He was like, "See you on Monday." Tucker.
Never came back.
That's a no from me, dog, because you got fired.
Oh, no.
They didn't immediately provide a reason, but it led to media speculation that it had to do with Fox's defamation settlement with Dominion Voting Systems, which they ended up settling.
Yeah.
And apparently, there were text messages sent by Tucker Carlson that were released by the lawyers for Dominion that showed Carlson making comments privately that he hated Trump, doubted his own claims of election fraud,
Women, will you please like me?
Sorry.
and criticized Fox's management, including calling a Fox executive a cunt.
Hell yeah.
And what Fox said is if Tucker Carlson were to retaliate against the network, they have a stockpile of information damaging to him that Fox would be ready to release.
When we made love, we cried.
I mean, it's just
So I'm like, Fox,
release it.
when we made love, will you release those things, please?
Can you just like release those things?
Just
about
release
Tucker?
it. Like,
Hey
who gives
Tucker,
a
why don't you
shit?
push back, and then Fox, why don't you just like release it?
I mean, the thing is, he's going to get hired by like some banana, like Steve Bannon, some
banana.
Mike Lindell said he was already said that he would hire him. It's like, we know you
Really?
will,
Beautiful.
Mike Lindell.
You'll go down together with your little fucking shitty ass company.
You'll have a dumb pillow with his name on it.
What was it? Oh God, there was an update about him recently too, actually, that we forgot to talk about.
Oh,
I forget.
my
Mike
pillow
Lind-
update?
Mike Lindell.
Oh, no, I know. He did do something weird recently.
Oh fuck! It was like something in the trial though. Hold on, Mike
He
Lindell.
lied about something.
Ugh, what didn't he lie about?
But apparently, because, Don Lemon also got fired
Oh, I didn't know that.
from CNN.
I didn't know that.
Apparently, they've been texting.
Who?
Don and Tucker.
Amazing.
Being like, oh, we both got fired by our media jobs. Because Don said some like misogynistic shit a few days ago.
Nice.
Or a few weeks ago. But I'm like, what's with the delay? And then Don tweeted this like,
Mike
Yeah.
Lindell's company told to pay $5 million and prove Mike wrong challenge. Oh my fucking God.
oh, right, prove Mike wrong.
Oh no. Okay, so one of his conspiracy theories got it. He claimed he had data from the internet during the 2020 presidential contest. Information he believed showed China had interfered with the election in several states.
Get over it.
God, go to sleep on one of your pillows.
We're like
literally.
so close to having to do another fucking election.
And all this is, and again, I feel like literally just my dad, when I was like a teenager, and him just like standing over me telling me how like dismal life is, being like, all politicians are the same, right? You know that everything they tell you is a lie, right? You know that everything is just like, oh my God. Yeah, no, I know. No,
But it's
everything is
true.
a fucking lie. No, everything is a fucking lie.
It's literally true, yeah.
Sorry. And everything in between when we're not voting for someone is a fucking lying circus.
Everything-
Media bullshit, annoying.
Everything is a nightmare.
hellhole. Yeah.
So that won't change. But
So
anyway,
whatever.
Like, Don Lemon also got fired, and so now they're texting, and I'm glad they have each other, fucking losers.
That's so nice.
I
I'd
know.
love to never watch CNN again.
I'm I'll watch it during an election, but the hard thing is, like, I only watch shit when something's happening. Like, there has to be an insurrection for me to turn it on. I also watched it when they wouldn't elect Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House. That was kind of a fun news day.
That's a uniting.
Yeah.
But then I guess they did, didn't they, eventually?
They did eventually.
Yeah, that was annoying.
But yeah, like, it's got to be
But
an
it's not like you-
insurrection or an election for me to watch the news.
Sure, but it's not like anyone changed anything by turning it on or turning it off or tweeting about it.
No,
Because it doesn't change anything.
it doesn't.
Sorry.
All you can do is get out there and vote. Perfect.
All you can do is walk directly inside of a well.
All you
So
can
don't have
do
to
is
deal with
walk
it anymore.
directly into your gerrymandered district and vote.
Oh, boy.
Perfect. Those are all my updates, honestly.
Oh, curious.
I mean, that was like a 22 Magoo,
Is that it?
which, like, it's hard. Doing doubles is hard.
Doing doubles is hard.
We could just drag out TV talk, though.
We can.
I mean, justice for Mr. Owl. Why? He's the most British of all of the Winnie the Pooh characters.
Mr. Oh, Owl?
Oh,
my
wait,
God.
no, that's the Tootsie Roll guy. But there is an owl in Winnie the Pooh, is there
I'm
not?
going to have to put both in the slammer because now, honestly,
Mr. Owl. No, I do think
here's what I remember from
Tootsie Rolls.
Nope. From Winnie the Pooh. Kangaroo.
Yep.
Kanga and Roo.
Yep.
Piglet.
Yep.
Tigger.
Yep. Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Icon.
Oh,
Depressive icon.
I was just going to say.
I had
Definitely
a
Scorpio.
stuffed animal Eeyore, and when you hugged it, it said, "Even
Why
an Eeyore
bother?
needs a hug."
Oh.
I'm like, damn, that's
Eeyore.
sad.
I just wanted to kiss him.
I know.
I love you.
But also, I've never identified with a donkey more. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's a donkey with
He's
like
a
a little
donkey.
broken tail.
Yeah, with a broken tail.
He's like, oh, life
yeah.
is misery.
That's the other thing about the stuffed animal. It had a tail that velcroed off.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Well, we love it. Oh, wait. I just had a flash of another one. Oh, there's an owl.
There is an owl.
Yes.
And
there's
Christopher
an
Robin,
owl.
of course.
And Christopher Robin, that annoying little boy. It's like, why is he here? Get that shit out of here. We just want to see the animals.
mean, is
there's a
Christopher-
rabbit?
There was.
There was a rabbit. I
Is
think his
Christopher
name is
Robin
Rabbit.
in Incel?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm going to say it.
Let's shut the door on Bad Boy updates.
Why not? Goodbye.
Angel.
Oh.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Good night, Rudy Giuliani. Why
Mark
did we bring you up again? I
McGrath.
forget.
We didn't say if Mark McGrath met Jerry Springer last week.
Oh, my God.
I would say yes,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think Mark McGrath likes Winnie the Pooh very much.
No, he never really got into it.
No, he
I
did.
would say if he got into any cartoon, maybe like,
Ed, Edd and Eddie.
oh, maybe.
He's not cool enough for that show.
No? Maybe Johnny Bravo. A bit of a Johnny Bravo fan, I bet.
I mean, how can you not be? He's such a babe.
That hair.
That hair, those muscles,
Probably.
that tiny little waist.
Oh, teeny tiny little waist.
Teeny tiny little
Huge
waist.
feet.
Oh, hello. Hello,
Short,
Johnny.
but tiny legs.
Yes, very tiny. Very
Shaped like a funnel.
a perfectly funnel-shaped man.
He's
Hey,
really top heavy.
if we still did a Johnny Bravo-shaped funnel,
Okay. I'd drink out of it. I'd drink out of Johnny.
I'd beer balling out of that.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'd
Okay.
suck you down, Johnny. Bravo,
Who
that
is
is.
your good boy?
Who was it again? Oh, Aleve.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that really was a mixed.
It literally
a mixed
was.
GV could be.
Yeah.
I
I was
have
like,
a
thank
bit
God
of
for
a-
saving my life. I really thought I was going to die.
Aleve is good.
I don't think I've ever had it. Like,
I mean, I'm
not
a bit of
brag.
an Advil
Aficionado.
hound.
Oh.
Like, Advil is my painkiller of choice.
Thing is, I took it and it did not do shit.
When I have a headache, Advil's the only thing that works. Like, Tylenol doesn't do shit. Even Excedrin migraine doesn't do shit.
I feel like it's Aleve is good for muscles, though, right?
It is.
I think that's why it works so well. And like it was like night and day when I woke up today. I was like, oh, does that? You didn't cure my back, but
But it did.
It really made it. So I can actually live. I don't know. I was like, did I have a stroke? I think that one side of my body is ruined.
Oh.
Yeah, I really thought I had a stroke.
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because then we'd have to
No.
cancel the pod.
I know. And it was like, I know what I did. I fucking pulled the fucking couch out. Oh,
When you were already busted.
it was so dumb.
My
I can't
good
do
boy.
that at my little age now.
My good boy is a bit of a mixed good boy, bad boy, because I went to the Container Store,
Yummy.
which I fucking loved, to design my closet. I did I did the alpha system where you like go and you meet with the person and you literally give them your dimensions and lay out the whole thing. And it's like a 3D model and you can move shit around. So shout out to Lori, my girl.
Lori.
But I was supposed to have my appointment at 3, and then at 1 p.m. they called me and they were like, "Hey, are you coming in for your 1 p.m.?" And I was like, I'm pretty sure my appointment's at 3. I'm looking at the email right now." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I just checked in the system and it is at 3, but we have somebody coming in at 3, so can you come in at 4?" I was like, "Sure, bitch, I'm made of time."
Ruining.
But I was made of time because I had no plans, so it was fine. But I wanted to at least get a free curtain rod or something.
That's what you thought they were going to say. You'd be like, you know what? You're a good person.
Yeah, you're a good person. Thank you for making time to come in. You can have a free shelf.
Here's one shelf that we were going to charge you $26 for, but you know what?
Yeah, I mean,
It's free
I
for
will
you.
say this, not cheap,
I can't imagine.
but an enjoyable experience nonetheless to work with a professional closet designer at the Container Store, Lori Lowry.
Lori?
I think it was when we were working, a guy came over and he was like, "It's my last day at work. I want to say goodbye." And he said,
Ew.
"Goodbye, Lori," but it's spelled Lowri.
Oh, interesting.
So
why did he spell it out like that?
I don't know.
Did he spell her name in front of you? Like,
No, it was on my receipt. It was like you were helped by Lori. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
And I
so
was
much
like-
is happening.
I was like, is it Lori or is it Lowry? Like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
But she was great.
Well, like in Ireland, they have the way they spell Aaron is so funny sometimes. It's like
they're like-
Eiranne. And you're
Yeah,
like,
they're like,
there are too many
everything-
Aarons in
or
this
like-
country.
yeah, no, it's or like Saoirse Ronan. Like, it's like
wow.
SAOIR. It's like, what is happening here?
It's funny.
Just pick a vowel, pick one singular vowel. So anyway, bad boy because they ruined the time, but good boy because I enjoyed the closet making experience.
I'm curious about closet making.
I mean, I was like, I could do this in a different life.
Oh,
But,
closet maker Zoe.
I don't think right now is the time to start my new career as a closet maker.
Okay, well, when you're ready, we can both go into business.
Also,
we'll be
it's so much math.
oh.
Because it's like each unit is 24 inches, but 60 inches, you got to subtract,
Like sometimes math is fun, and
Yeah.
sometimes math is frustrating.
When you get it right, you're like, ooh, I'm a genius.
Yeah, and then when you're like, oh, I couldn't have fucked this up harder. I really fucked this up.
Hate fucking things up.
Or you're just like, centimeters, I know what that looks like.
I don't.
And then you're like, inches.
You're a centimeter hoe. That's your problem.
But the thing is, sometimes I'm standing there like, I know what a centimeter looks like, and then I call it an inch, and I'm like, that's not a centimeter.
Okay, this is the one time where I think our system is a little better than the metric system.
Yeah, it kind of is sometimes.
Like,
Sometimes.
an inch is like, you can be like, this is an inch.
Yes.
But a centimeter is like, what? Like, that's so small. I have no fucking idea how to finger a centimeter.
No, and honestly, I gotta say, a lot of people in Canada probably don't either, and are mostly fingering
I
inches.
wasn't gonna say it.
Let's be honest.
They're mostly fingering inches.
Mostly. I mean, we're fingering inches. We're not
Yeah.
using kilograms when we weigh ourselves. When we weigh our food, we're using kilograms and grams and shit like that. Like, when I see grams, it is kind of nice because I forget that, like, we use an entire different unit of measurement up there. And you're just like, oh, it's just nice to hear grams. And
I mean, overall,
and
the
not
like
cups.
not having to think about like, oh, how many ounces in a pound, like not having to think about that stuff is nice. Like the fact that everything's tens, hundreds, 1000s, like that is appealing to me. It's only the inch that is superior to the centimeter. Yeah. I'm sure if I was raised with kilograms and I was like, oh, I'm 51 kilograms, I have no
Nope.
fucking idea.
Could not tell you.
No, me neither.
No,
But
I couldn't.
then it would have been fine. But I just feel like centimeters are so small. Like you need a unit in between centimeter and meter.
The funny thing about Canada
Is there a
it feels
unit?
like
Is there a decameter or something?
between centimeter and meter. Oh, wait, meter? Do you know how long a meter is?
So long.
This is a meter.
right. What's between a centimeter and a meter?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. What is it? Because it's like
Like what would 10 centimeters
when we have a
be?
ruler, it's not a foot. It's a. Oh no, is that it? Do we not have a centimeter and a meter? Wow, it's been so long. Hold on, let me literally look that up. CM.
Because a meter is 100 centimeters.
Oh my god, decimeter,
That's what I said.
millimeter. But what's a decimeter then?
Probably
Oh, so it's 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters is a decimeter.
I gotta say, we never used that word in the full time I lived in it.
But a ruler would be way bigger than that.
Well, a decimeter, honestly, it was like this big.
Yeah.
It was much smaller.
Yeah.
And like, God, we never used that word though. Because, I mean, we would use it. But the thing is, we would also just, and this is the
You
fun
would
thing
use
about.
it in like math class, but never outside of that.
Yes, but it was more like, okay, we're going to look at this to see how big a centimeter is.
Uh-huh.
But then we'd have like what you guys call a yardstick was a meter stick to us. So it's like, this is a unit of measurement too. So this is
Yeah.
a meter.
Yeah.
And then, but decimeter was something I don't think I've used that word maybe outside of maybe on a test when I was in grade 2 or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So
not a
funny.
classic.
No, but it's so funny to think about, like, because it's not a foot, it's
Yeah.
a decimeter.
Right.
And like, no one uses a unit of that as like measurement. Like when you look at a floor tile, it's 1 by 1 always. Because that's
1 by 1
standard.
foot.
Exactly.
12 inches by 12 inches.
And like a door is 7 by 3, right?
I don't know.
They're standard. Like they
You
are
know
standard.
so much about doors.
And listen, I went to school for arts and crafts and doors.
You went to door school.
I went to door school.
Door college.
But I know, but like, and in being in Canada, you get to pick and choose, like if you want to use inches or centimeters, because we're so close to the States that like
Yeah.
so many
Best of
units
both
of like,
worlds.
it's just like, it is easy to be able to pick and choose. So that's
Yeah.
nice.
That is nice. I'll
But
give you
like,
that.
I'm never going to talk in Fahrenheit. You're going to have to kill me before I try.
I mean, I don't know Celsius at all, so whatever.
It just makes more sense. Sorry.
It doesn't, but it's okay. So let's do TV talk. TV talk. So I watched the Boston Marathon bombing doc.
Oh, I
Did
started
you watch it?
I started it. I
It's
was like,
kind of a spicy meatball.
what's happening here?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Well, it definitely was like, oh, now I'm afraid of bombs.
Yeah, bombs
Wasn't
are
before.
low-key scary. Here's the thing about, and so it took place in Boston, obviously, hence the name. And the Boston accent is quite prevalent in this documentary.
It really is.
And I'm like, all of these people sound like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. I'm sorry.
It really does. And then sometimes I'm like, I wonder how they say pasta. And they're like, no, we say noodles.
I don't know how they say pasta.
They say noodles.
Pasta.
I asked
Like
someone
that.
from Boston and they say noodles.
Every single time?
Well, no. But like, it's more like we say noodles, not pasta. Not
Yeah,
pasta.
the thing is, I forgot how wild that case was. Like, it wasn't just the bombing. Then they released the names of and photos of the dudes, and they went on like a spree, and they killed a cop, and then they like there was like a shootout in the street. And I'm like, I don't remember any of this.
It's nuts.
But I
love
would
this
say
country.
the story is wild. The documentary is fine. I mean, it's just so many cops. Like, they didn't have enough people talking who weren't police, in my opinion. There was like one reporter. There were two reporters, but only one reporter was heavily featured.
And I absolutely checked out because at one point they were like, you know, there's nothing worse than someone going down the line of duty. And it's like, there's so many
Yeah, like,
worse
what about
things.
people just running a marathon and then
And
getting
dying.
blown up?
Yeah, or just like being
to
a
me, that's
civilian
worse.
and being blown up and not like literally taking some kind of weird cop oath that's just like, oh, I serve and protect.
Yeah,
Because you
like,
don't do that.
You know what's sad? When a cop doesn't die in the line of duty.
You know what's funny to me is like seeing the back of like LAPD vehicles and they have this huge bumper sticker. It's just like domestic violence is never okay.
I'm like,
Actually, is it? Because like it feels like you're the hugest perpetrators of domestic violence.
they literally are.
Like,
That's-
what do you? You're lying to me.
That's the only annoying part about the
Only annoying part.
about all of these true crime documentaries is having to look at their stupid cop faces. But the story was wild. And they just did such a bad job. Like, that's the thing is like all of these documentaries are basically about how hard the cops botched it, like literally every single one. And when you only interview the police and the FBI and like the district attorney, there's no one being like, oh, the cops really botched this one, except this one reporter said it in this one. But
And
like,
internet sleuths who were like, yes, we met on a message board on whatever murders.com and now we're married. But also we were brought together by researching this the Boston bombing.
I mean,
like,
a beautiful friendship.
That's not what happened, but like finding sleuths out there that like give a shit because they have no life. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
no, they
like
don't.
sleuths got no life.
No, they don't.
Like full on
I
crime
mean,
sleuths.
They found the guys because there was like a very crowded area and there was a lot of video footage and people sent in video footage and they were like, searching and they found the photos of the guys. And then they released the photos of the guys and then the guys went on a fucking killing spree. And that's how they ended up getting caught, was because they carjacked some dude and he ran away and got away and told somebody like, the Boston bombers just carjacked me. And that's like literally how they got caught.
Through another crime.
Just like some random victim who got carjacked.
That's
I just-
oh yeah, I do remember. See, I did get to that part.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so I
felt
did
so
get to
bad
that.
for him.
Yeah, that poor guy.
He really got fucked
He
up.
was very scared.
Yeah. I mean,
I would be literally terrified.
but he also caught the bombers. So like, fuck
But
you.
there were like, I mean, not to be like, oh, Boston bombing. There have been bombings forever, but like, there have been so many like random little. Oh, this like gym bag was left in a subway
Yeah,
and it blew
yeah.
up the blankety blank subway or
Oh,
the
yeah, like in
London
London,
bus or
yeah.
the whatever the fuck it was. And it does kind of, it always actually made me paranoid when I was running public transit. Just seeing like a random bag somewhere.
I mean, now I'm more scared of an AR-15, to be frank.
Well, true.
Yeah.
But it always did make you kind of go like, why would someone leave their bag here? No one leaves their
I
bag
definitely
here.
think that like at the airport where
It's
I'm like,
deeply, to me, it always bothers me.
oh, that's a backpack just sitting
Oh, I'm just gonna
flapping
be
in the wind.
Just gonna be a see something, say something, bitch. Now, I guess.
But I'm never a see something, say
I'm
something bitch.
never
I'm a
gonna
see
do it.
something, walk to the other side of the terminal bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know?
Like, if this is gonna blow up, I may as well be on the toilet.
I don't want someone to get like tackled because they went to the bathroom and left their shit at the terminal.
Oh my God, I'm going to go to the airport for the first time and not have a vape.
Oh.
That's going to be fun.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You
That'll
can
be
just
different.
eat edibles.
Oh no, I'll have those.
Oh,
I just
okay.
meant like a weed. I mean like
A jewel.
A jewel, yeah.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Do you have any other TV talks?
What else did I watch?
I've been watching a new HGTV show called Farmhouse Fix or something like that. And the host was in New Kids
I
on the
know what I
Block.
watched. Wait, ew, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
John Knight.
Oh. John Knight? Does he have a brother?
Yeah.
Jordan Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, they're brothers.
They're brothers.
Oh, well.
And
sometimes you
John
remember, sometimes you don't.
fixes up farmhouses in Massachusetts.
Fixes up.
I don't love the style, but I'm finding him a little bit charming. I kind of have a crush on him, not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be like, you may know me from my other life, but what I really love doing is hanging out with my
Fixing
chickens on the farms.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And
And
I
his
do love when
mom-
people become chicken people.
His
later
mom
in
is in it. Speaking of dragging family members onto your
life. Are
TV
they
shows.
from Boston or what?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Of course, because Wahlburgers are.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. This is a real Boston episode.
Yeah. And his mom was in it, and she's like a beekeeper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cute.
She keeps bees.
I think beekeepers are really interesting.
Okay. Well,
So I guess I'm going to marry his mom. Watch out for
Oh.
me, Mrs. Knight.
You're about to be John Knight's.
Mrs. Knight is mom's mom.
Perfect.
You know what I mean? I'm going to
Yep.
fuck your mom, John Knight.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't seen her.
Is she hot? No?
Medium.
Whatever. I'll fuck your mom. I did watch a show.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Farmer Want a Wife because that's what we kept saying at the TV.
Oh, Farmer Wants a Wife.
I think it's Farmer Need. Like, I don't know what the
Yeah,
actual.
no, I know what you're talking about, though.
It's just like, I don't know. We watched like 4 episodes of it.
Is it like Bachelor?
Night at Audrey's house it made me laugh so hard.
Is it like Bachelor?
Kind of. It's so wild. So 3 or 4 farmers
Okay. Oh.
pick like a harem essentially. We didn't get to watch the first 3 episodes. We were like watched from the 5th episode because she was already like, I'm on the 5th episode. Let's just watch from here.
Okay.
And then we watched like 5 episodes of Farmer Want a Wife.
Okay, so 3 to 4 farmers pick a harem.
Pick a harem, and then they live in their farm with them. And it's like, I wish they were more upfront. I mean, maybe it's because I missed the first 4 episodes, but I was like, I wish I knew what kind of farms these were. I only knew that one of them was like a horse farm.
Okay.
But like, I was like, what do you grow? What kind of, like, what is this?
Are they all together? Are these like, there's a farm in Idaho. There's a farm
Exactly.
in... Okay.
And they're not like there. But maybe they are because they do come together at one point and they're having like, this was so weird. They had like 3 bonfires going on. Honestly, all I've seen these people eat is hot dogs. They're only eating
That's
weenie
the only
roasted
thing they're
hot
allowed
dogs.
to eat on the show.
It feels kind of like a cross between Sister Wives.
Yeah, that's what it sort of sounds like.
But like they're not getting along and Bachelor.
But they pick one person at the end?
Yeah. And they keep kind of like either telling them to go home, like
Yeah.
being like, you're not the one for me. Get
Do
out
they
of here,
send
little
people
doggy.
home every week, or is it like random?
It's random because you can and you can't. You can be like, I still want them around, which is so fucking weird.
I want
It's so
Farmer
fucking
Woman Wants a Husband. Farmer Wants a
Honestly?
Husband.
Apparently there's another show on Discovery Plus that's like similar to like what's it called? The Cody Brown show.
Oh, Sister Wives.
Sister Wives. Brother husbands. But it's more about
That's
polyamorous relationships.
Spicy. Oh, okay.
Yes. But with the head being a woman.
Mm.
And someone I knew
Spicy.
watched it and said that it was like, it's more about like polyamory, which is not fun for me personally.
No, I don't really care.
But it's for someone else.
I mean, like, I'm happy for them, but like, not my... Doesn't strike me
wickedly
as
talented.
entertaining.
anyone that can carry on a polyamorous relationship,
Absolutely.
you're wickedly talented
You are
to me.
wickedly talented.
And that's, you know what, John Travolta also thinks so.
Yeah,
Wickedly
definitely.
talented.
Oh, yeah, for
Do
sure.
you think he's poly?
No.
Probably not.
But anyway, Farmer want a Wife.
Farmer Want a
Okay.
Wife. And like, I don't really know who anyone ended up choosing, but it is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
It's just really bad and funny and fun to make fun of.
I mean, I won't watch it, but you're the second person I've talked to who has brought it up in the last like 48 hours. So,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't something I thought I'd be watching, but you know what? Crack
What is
me
it
up.
on?
Discovery Plus. But it's based on an Australian one.
Oh, I
And
bet
apparently
they're wild.
the Australian women have a lot more self-respect. and have just been like, you know what, y'all stupid, and just like leave.
Perfect accent.
And
honestly.
and then like, thank you. But the American women were a lot more like, I'm not sure if he still likes me. And you're like, oh my God.
You're like, he
lady.
doesn't. Do they like
Trust
invite
me.
people to stay in like the farmers' quarters or whatever?
You know what it's been like? It's been like, did you kiss him? Like the big thing is the kiss. Apparently
Okay,
a
'cause
big
they're
thing
all,
is
like,
to
kinda
kiss a
Christian,
farmer.
huh?
I guess. Like there's
Yeah.
a lot of yeehaw. There's like the editing on this show is really bad.
I don't know if
gotta
I fuck
say.
with yeehaw.
It's a little yeehaw.
It's a little
I forget
yeehaw.
there's an entire south to this country, and it's
It's a-
interesting.
Hey, no. But there's also farmers in the West. Farmers in the West. Sorry,
also
there's
forget
a
that there are
dog.
farmers in
I don't know
Canada,
if you
too.
can hear the dog barking. One of them is mine. The rest are miscellaneous.
Oh, and Sully's like, but I also want to
Sully
growl.
wants people to know that he can bark.
Sully
too.
wants a wife.
Sully wants a wife. Okay, well, do you have any other TV talks?
No, I think Farmer Want a Wife took up a lot of my weekend.
Sure.
Oh, I did watch a good little documentary. There's a good little documentary channel online. It's called Folkways. What was it called again? Folk Streams.
Folk streams?
Yeah, you can just go online and find it. I'll put it on the slime, but it's
And they
really
have a
easy.
bunch of docu-walkies?
So many docu-walkies, but it's
What'd you
mostly about like American, I don't know what to call it, like American life documentaries, like little cute little snapshots of like, not cute, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is life in America in whatever, it's in the Maritimes. And
Like
this is
1890. No, it's a bad time.
very specific. Or
Yeah.
like I watched an entire morel documentary about morel mushrooms.
Oh.
And it's like, you know, in Indiana and like Michigan, they're super, I didn't
a bit of a
realize that
delicacy.
very huge delicacy, very
Mm-hmm.
expensive delicacy. And like this like documentary from the 90s is so cute. It's like really cute. It was like 17
You
minutes
love
long.
a quaint little doc.
I do. I love a quaint little
Okay.
doc. I always
Look,
have.
hot tip.
You know, it's just, I'm a Gemini. What can I say?
You
I
are.
love to learn.
You love to learn, and that's what I've
It's
always
always
said
like,
about you.
you know what I had learned is that you love to talk about astrology and I hate it.
It is what it is. It's just a part of life at this point.
Zoe used to have the most like astrology based roommate in the
I
world.
did.
I love
did.
Helen.
I had an astrology-based roommate, and I lived through it. No, just kidding.
And she's just so not astrology, but like she does agree that some of it is real. I will say.
I wouldn't say real.
Okay.
I agree that
smidgen.
some of it coincidentally applies.
There we go.
You know, like I can identify with portions of my chart.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, I don't know enough. Like, I don't know what a Sagittarius is, or like I don't know. You can't tell
She
me a
says that lot.
birthday, and
I
I'm
don't
like,
know what a Sagittarius is.
I don't know. You can't tell me a birthday, and I'm like, that's an Aries. Like, except Aries, I can because I know a few. But you know, for the most part, like I don't know.
I love that you're a double Virgo with and I know your chart. I mean, a
Libra-
little bit
Libra rising.
with a Libra rising. And I'm a Gemini with a double Scorpio moon and rising. But I like that we both have a double.
Does that mean you're horny?
It means I'm so horny all the time.
Literally, that's all I know about Scorpios is that they're horny.
It's like all anyone knows. But then everyone's like, I also hate Geminis. So everyone hates me.
Right, because they're like two-faced. Sorry, I mean you're two-faced.
Yeah. I'm a two-faced piece of shit.
Yeah, I was thinking
And
the
here
same
I
thing.
am.
Okay, perfect. Well,
The wickedly talented.
Moons and stars.
okay. Email Diane at I'm closing up because
Yeah, do
it's been a double.
Like
Okay.
my legs are cramping.
Okay, perfect. Email Diane at badboypod.com. Your bad boys on the block, your good boys, your astrology chart. And
Oh, yeah.
Julia will tell you what it means. And
I just like to read it, but not tell you anything that it means.
And I'll make it up as I go. I'll be like, oh, a Gemini moon, you must eat.
Love Poon. Oh.
Oh,
Wow. Why is that still there?
God. Why did I eat so much? Anyway,
I don't think. I mean, that kid.
that kid. They auditioned for America's Got Talent. The Sharp Family
Like
Singers.
recently?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I was going to say, do you think he'll live to see his 30s?
No.
Okay.
Email Diana Bad Boy. Said that. Okay. Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast for the tip, for the dirt, for the tea, for the mishaps and
drama.
misgivings, and of course the drama.
For Diane's hacks.
Oh, certainly. Give us a 5-star review. Fucking shit.
Do I have to eat my own ass?
I think you do.
Okay.
Julia's gonna eat her own ass and film it. If you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you may listen.
Yeah.
And more than anything else, honestly, just respect yourself.
Oh, yeah. More than anything else.
More than anything else.
When we made love, we cried.
Oh,
Being a good girl, you always have to be.
Hey. more than anything else, be the good girl you knew you always have to be.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.